Before watching the video, don't forget to subscribe the channel and enable bell notification to never miss an update from us.
Hello friends, welcome to Entry. I am Mirza Shambeg, your quant educator, and I have brought all the shifts analysis of today's SBIPO examination. As you know that I have already made first two shifts analysis, and during that analysis I have also mentioned some important points, some key points that your fourth shift can be of different, and it is like that. Okay, it was a spontaneous, and the prediction is absolutely spot on. So guys, just watch this watch this analysis of all the four shifts and you will know every details. Okay, yes, for the last shift we made a memory based analysis for by our aspirant, so let's not indulge too much into that. Okay, so just stick to the plan because most of the things were like that. Okay, as you know, we have to look at only last two shifts. Look at this. In the last two shifts, we have seen that the quadratic equation were asked in the first three shifts, and I have already told you that you might not see quadratic equation in the last shift. Okay, so last shift examination will be different from the first shift examination. It is predictable now, as we have seen from the previous lots of examinations. Look at this. In the first three shifts you have got quadratic equations continuously. Look, quadratic equation is a bit easier part. Okay, and aspirants wants to solve these kind of questions, but in the fourth shift you can clearly see that you are not getting any of the quadratic equation. Okay, and the weightage of DI has also been come down. Tabular and bar DI has been asked in the last shift, while in the third shift the DI was 15. So look at this, from 15 it goes down to 10. All right, tabular, pi and Caslet. So Caslet has been asked twice. All right, Caslet has been asked twice. So remember one thing, that your examination is a bit of different. Why? Because you are giving SBIPO examination, and examiner wants to indulge into certain things and wants to show you different things at a different time. Look at this. He has given you, examiner has given you five missing. Okay, and five missing again. So approximation has made a comeback in the last shift because it was asked in the first shift, and the next two shifts will be blank for approximation. All right, so I hope you all have understood it. As expected, puzzle was always been asked on a higher note. Look at this. You will be getting puzzle for sure, but there is a clear change. Look at this. There is a clear change. You can see that in the first shift you have got Silogs, second you have got Silogs, third you have got Silogs, but in the fourth shift the Silogs has been completely wiped out from this section. Inequality was there. I have already told you, mentioned that. Alphabet pairing was there. It was a miscellaneous. Okay, and number based questions might also be there. So blood relation has been consistent throughout the examination. All right, and now they have introduced to a new thing, Chinese coding decoding, or you can say coding decoding. All right, in the third shift they have asked, and in the fourth shift they have asked as well. So remember one thing. Look at this. The direction questions has also been there, but it was just a one question in the starting in the last shift. Okay, so what I'm trying to say is that do not predict too much, but yes, we are making an educated guess. All right, educated guess. So your job is to just to listen to us carefully and improvise accordingly. Okay, because it is possible that the whole examination of the fourth shift can be very easy or can be very difficult. So it is a situation you need to understand. All right, I hope you all have understood it. English section, look at this. English section has always been a typical section in terms of prediction. Why? Because all the sections were like equal in terms of numbers. whether we are talking about reading comprehension. Look at this, 8686. All right, 8686. Sentence rearrangement has been consistent. So you should know that there is a certain pattern. Whenever you have to give a PO level examination, you will see such things. Okay, while giving clerical level examination, you might not see such thing, and a particular individual topic can be asked oftenly. But here they have given you certain things. Look at this. In the third shift you have got double fillers, while in the fourth shift you have got single fillers. Okay, arranging parts of sentence is not there, so it was a closed test. 5 to 6 questions from the closed test. Okay, so remember one thing, that you will be getting lots of questions from like that. All right, error detection has always been consistent. So we have seen that sentence rearrangement and error detection is the consistent one. So you can expect these things in the coming examination. So don't forget anything. I hope you all have understood it. So guys, this was the analysis. But one thing you should know, here overall attempt was increasing in the third shift. Let's say that from 68 to 70. Most of the aspirants were doing 70 questions, or you can say average students were doing 70, and after that students were doing 70 plus questions. So 70 plus questions were increased. All right, aspirants who have done 70 plus questions have been increased. But in the fourth shift, a DI was a bit lengthy. Look at this, the bar DI was a bit lengthy, so most of the aspirants could not attempt beyond 25. Okay, but yes, those who have done their homework good, they have done it above 25. Okay, but the average student has made it only 22 to 25. Okay, so that's what I'm telling you, that fourth shift and third shift, last two shifts will be a different one. But remember, third shift will always be in a leniency portion. So what I'm trying to say is that just listen to us carefully and do not panic. And those whose examination will be in the coming days must not forget this analysis. Okay, so that's it from my side. I hope you all have understood this analysis. So keep watching Entri. Thank you.